Mika's family decides to move back to her mother's childhood home in the countryside of Japan, as her father is going on a military deployment for a number of years. After they settle down, it is not long before Mika's father leaves and she finds herself feeling alone in this new land. Mika had always felt different while living in their home state of Texas. However, after moving to Hakone, this feeling of isolation only got worse, as people were quick to point out how different she looked and how strange it was that her family owned and lived in a shrine. After getting into an argument with her mother about wanting to return to Texas, Mika decides to run away, cutting through the forest behind their house where she spots a tiny fox. They both stare at each other, and for a second, she believes she sees the fox smile at her and beckon her to follow. However, after a horrible shriek is heard in the distance, the fox sprints off, leaving Mika alone. The forest becomes consumed by fog and darkness. Mika wanders for what feels like hours, until she spots a dark entity in the distance. Frightened but curious, she wanders towards it, at first hoping it's someone she can ask for help. But as she approaches, she realizes that it's a yokai, with the body of a skeleton tearing at the flesh of some small animal. Terrified, Mika shrieks, alerting the yokai to her presence, and leading it to chase her, driving her deeper and deeper into the forest, until she passes through a giant red gate, which the yokai does not dare follow. On the other side of the gate, Mika discovers a village ruled by fox yokai, which implore her to help her in cleansing the forest of the evil yokai, and in return, they will guide her back to her childhood home. This has been a summary of Mika and the Kitsune. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.